The Latin American Motorcycle Association was founded in 1977 in Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood. Since its inception, LAMA was intended to be a moto-touring club with truly democratic ideas. In 1995, a chapter was formed in Miami, Florida, and in 1996 LAMA became a national association when the first national president was elected. In 1999, LAMA became an international association when chapters were formed in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba. Today, the number of chapters has grown to over 200 worldwide, spanning the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia. LAMA is a club without borders. We have evolved into an international humanist association. We accept working people from all walks of life, regardless of nationality, race, color, religion, social class, gender, age, a brand of motorcycle, etc. We believe that it is more important to recognize and identify ourselves as human rather than Latin, Asian, Black, or white. LAMA is a club of the 21st century and continues to be a work in progress. Our forward progress evolves from the many contributions and the flow of rich ideas of our members, both current and new, from near and far-off lands. It is because of our philosophy, LAMA has become one of the most respected clubs in the world. As a LAMA member, there are doors open to you in every city where we have chapters. You will have the opportunity to visit those chapters, including those in other nations, on our annual national and international runs. LAMA is also recognized as one of the world's most active long-distance riding clubs. 40-plus years and counting. Our women, Damas de LAMA, ride their own and accompany us on our travels, riding extreme distances over long hours on good and bad roads, on hot and cold days, rain or shine. This is a test of endurance that most bikers find way too far and too challenging. We are LAMA. Welcome to the best motorcycle association in the world, the Latin American Motorcycle Association.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. From the Motor City Studios in Detroit, Michigan, Enigma Media Group presents Taino and Company. With your host, Taino, president of LAMA Detroit. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With a signal that reaches over 26 countries around the world and a message of brotherhood that transcends borders, languages, race, and social status. We are the only broadcast station of the Latin American Motorcycle Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of LAMA Station. And we are here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. And here it is, Monday, March 25th, 2024, 8:05 p.m. Guys, another Super Monday right here on LAMA Station. I want to thank every single one of you guys for tuning in. And before we kick it off and we bring the cool peeps that we got in for today, I want to invite you guys to do what we always do, right? And it's to continue to follow us on social media on all of our platforms, facebook.com/the LAMA Station. LAMA.station2017 That is our email. You can check us out at the same time, not only on Facebook, but on YouTube. We simulcast on YouTube at the same time. LAMA Station. That's it. Just go on Facebook. It's at LAMA Station. On YouTube at LAMA Station. And of course, Instagram at LAMA_station. And check out our pictures, videos. Send us comments, send us messages, whatever you guys want to do. And of course, don't forget our LAMA hotline. Directly from Orlando, Florida. That is a LAMA hotline directly on our home studios in Orlando. +1 407-516-3402. 407-516-3402. If you're using WhatsApp from a different country, absolutely +1. If you're using WhatsApp to send messages, then the +1. If not, if you just send a regular text, you can send it to just a number. Welcome to another episode. As our intro says, this is the only broadcast station of the Latin American Motorcycle Association, and we are, listen, in over 26 countries around the world with a message of brotherhood that transcends colors, flags, borders, languages, social statuses. We are the only broadcast station. LAMA forever, forever LAMA. Listen, we got guests. We got guests today. We're going to be talking to them. And of course, I have to bring in my sister, aka my producer, aka Albie. What's going on, sis?
Hello.
As you guys know, so listen, y'all. I had to go jump on the car and haul butt at 5:30 to go. So I'll tell you. Do you guys remember last week? Albie, and I'm speaking with you first. Do you remember last week that before the show started, I had a phone call, and it was a guy wanting to know about LAMA.
Right.
I said, listen, man, I'm about to go live. Please watch the show. We can talk.
He even commented on the show.
He even commented, and his name is Xavier Ledesma from Venezuela. Well, he comes in and he goes, well, I want to join. We met over the weekend at the Harley here local. Nice little middle ground for both of us. And we met over the weekend. We spoke, and he says, well, I don't have a bike, and I didn't want to buy a bike because I don't want, I don't like riding alone. I don't want to ride bike. So I don't have a bike. I said, well, he says, well, I can't join. I said, well, join in as an associate, get to know the group, find out if you really want to do this or not. And we'll go from there.
Right.
And he goes, all right, that sounds like a great idea. Him and his wife's super excited. Yari Bay, super excited. And she's from Cuba. So shout outs to my Venezuela and Cuban family. And so anyways, yesterday, Sunday, there is a motorcycle swap meet at the convention center here locally. So we put it on our chat. We added him to our chat as an associate. We put him on the chat, and next thing you know, he's there at the motorcycle swap meet, just hanging out with us. Then he goes out to lunch with us, right? And we have fun. We talk. He texts me today. He goes, Prez, I'm checking this bike out. Do you have time to go check it with me? I say, I gotta go to, I got the show. It's kind of hard on Mondays, but you know what? I'll be there. I'll be there. And so he was a little nervous about driving the bike without plates. Man, I'll ride the crap out that thing, man. I'll take that thing from here to New York without plates. And so I'm okay, man. He goes, would you do it to me? Just take it to the house. Once it's at the house, I'll get it plated this week, and then I'll be all right. I said, man, come on, man. So that's what we did. He bought the bike and I had to go help him pick his bike up. So I had to come home, pick up my father-in-law, go help him. Yeah, I couldn't turn it down. He's super excited. And then, mind you, he joined Saturday as an associate to see if he wanted to do this. And he met about 40% of the chapter on Sunday when we went to the swap meet. And today's Monday. And as soon as we uploaded his picture, he said, not associate no more.
Oh, nice.
So welcome our new prospect, Xavier Ledesma from now LAMA Detroit. So super excited about that. So I almost didn't make it. So I said all that story to tell you all this. Albie was going to run this show tonight because I was like, yo, sis, I don't know if I'm going to make it on time. So get ready. So she got her studio ready. She got her computer ready, her background.
I was upstairs and I said, Julian, come down with me. He came down with me. We set up the table, the lights, everything. We got everything moving. And then
listen, you have no idea the things I've had to do. I've been on the road traveling, on Mondays because of work. And you should see, there's a video that Heidi Guillen from Colombia has. And I remember sending it, and then I lost the video, but she still has it because she's compiling a video of bloopers and behind the scenes. And
nice.
See, my light's acting up. I got to bring this light over. Hold on. Boom. Here we go. There we go.
See, today I look better than you.
Yeah, for real. My lights are all whack today. So anyways, I'm at this hotel, and all I have is a little green screen because it's right. I don't know, like just for my back. I got the camera right up to my face stuck on there, and then I got the lamp from the studio, from the hotel. I mean, I got it, and I got it facing me, and I got a shoe holding the lamp, and I got my backpack holding the shoe. But nobody knew. Nobody knew that I wasn't in our studio that day. So those are the fun parts about doing this.
That's kind of what it looks like over here. So we won't even look on this side of the table.
Yeah, let's not show. Yeah, today as you can tell, I'm on a green screen. It's a little messy today. I don't know why my lights are acting up. I should have better lighting here today, but anyways, let's go get some shout outs. And then, of course, we got our guests that are here today to talk about not only their event, but their chapter, histories. We're just going to talk. We're just going to talk to brothers and sisters. Robert Provis immediately goes, Lama. So here's the first message of the day. Look, Luis Maravilla, president of Fort Worth. Says Fort Worth in the house. Provis says, what up, everyone? This man bought a new radio and whole hookup. So that's why he's not here today, because he's hooking up his radio on his bike. The whole touchscreen thingy.
Well,
yeah, he got fancy. Who else we got here? What up, Dino? What's going on, brother? Man, missed you guys this week, man. I wish I could have made it, but as you guys know, we can't make every event. I wish I could have. Danforth puts Lama Worldwide. Let me see. Letian Vaquero, aquí estamos presentes, mi gente. Saludos. What's going on? I know you guys had a blast this weekend in San Antonio.
She got some really nice footage on the.
Oh yeah, man. The whole show, the whole event. Yeah, the whole event was great, man. Listen, I think I got to give it to Grilla and her chapter and Ivan and them. They had a mini rally. They really did.
Yes.
They had a mini rally. I mean, it started Friday night. It did not end until Sunday afternoon. So big shout outs to them. Saludos a todos los hermanos desde Lama Cienfuego, Cuba. Pues, Lama Rockford en la casa. Lama Rockford, I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. We need a reporter.
I reached out to them today, as a matter of fact. I spoke to their BM.
Good. We need a reporter. You guys are very active. We'd love to promote your chapter and everything you guys do, so let us know. Let me see. La Mujer en la casa. My boy Donnie Garcia, a.k.a. our delegate from the Midwest. Letian Vaquero, where Lama. Hello, Lama family. Let me see. Lama Melbourne. I tried. 3, 2, 1. What up, my brothers and sisters? Hey, we got something coming up in Melbourne, coming up in April. So let's check them out. Sergio Ochoa, Rockford in the house. Let me see. Who let the dogs out? Let me see. Lama Rockwall is here. Let's go. What's going on, man? Lou Pagan, Lama Daytona Beach in the house. Wishing everybody a happy Monday. What's up, my brother Lou? Listen, Lou, I need you to get ready. Talk to Albie. Get with Albie, because Albie's going to schedule you to come in so that we can start talking about the men's ride. We're also going to be scheduling baby talk for the women's ride. Right? Yeah. So I already spoke with her and told her we'll be getting a hold of them. So Lou, get a hold of Ms. Albie, and she'll figure out the days where we can get you guys in and do this. So Ivan, right there. Hey, man, big shout out. Hats off to you and your chapter. Amazing event this weekend. Absolutely. I missed it. But listen, I'm hearing nothing but amazingness. Is that a word? Amazingness? Hey, this is our show. We can make it up. Wilfredo, what's going on? Lama Aguada, Puerto Rico, La Casa, Washington, D.C. Miguel Angel, Robert Provis. Yes, I got you.
One of our reporters.
I got you. What's that?
Miguel Angel is one of our reporters.
Yeah, D.C. Let me see. Lama Melbourne. Yep, we're going to talk about your event as well. United We Stand, says Danforth. That's what's up. Brianna Rivera. I wonder who that is.
That's Little
Manville. I know. Little fun size. Lama Manville in the house.
We can see you, Heidi.
We can see you. Yeah, we can see y'all. we got our sister. Well, I'm glad that wasn't on the air yet. that would have been hilarious. You know what? This is a funny thing. We say you can't do that. There is no law or we're not controlled by the FCC or the Federal Communications Commission. This is free speech on social media, but we are a family-oriented organization, so we try not to. At least LAMA Station tries not to do that, right? If you do that on your own pictures, then that's what's up. But let me see. Lama Buffalo, New York in the house. What's up, Gabo? And Ivan says, thanks to everyone who attended our 10th anniversary. Y'all made it a mega event. Thank you. That comes from him, the VP, of course, directly. Let me see. Augusta, Georgia. Leonardo Rivera, what's up, brother? I'm a Rockford. Shouts out with Fredo. We are Lama. Let me see. Who do we got? Look, Albie.
I know.
We missed you in San Antonio.
Listen, I was this close. Grilla had me on the ledge. She had me on the ledge already. She's like,
Did you post hi?
She's like, we got your hotel, huh?
Did you post hi? That wasn't you?
I was saying hi to somebody.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, who else is here?
I was this close to going, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, we had a emergency chapter meeting that I couldn't miss.
It's true, because you had elections, right? Emergency elections, I believe. Yep. So that is awesome, says Angelina Fernandez. Oh, look who's here, man. Ron Bird, LOL. What is this? Let me see what we got. Welcome, Xavier. Yeah, that's right. Welcome. New prospect here in Lima, Detroit. We're super excited. I almost didn't make it, but there he is. Let me see. Yaritza Martinez. That's the Lawton new chapter, Lawton, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. We got a new chapter that just formed in Lawton, Fort Sill. Fort Sill is a military base. And obviously the town for the military base is in Lawton. So apparently there's a reason with some state ruling or something. I don't know, and don't ask me because I don't have the details. I don't want to lie to you, but we can't name them LAMA, Oklahoma, right? Or LAMA, Lawton, Oklahoma. So they're LAMA Fort Sill, right? But that is a go ahead. So LAMA Fort Sill. Heidi's going to have to explain that because I just got lost. Denver says, big shout out to all the brothers and sisters that could make it this weekend to LAMA San Antonio anniversary. I hope we're all back home safe. We are LAMA. Yaritza por ahí giving shout out still to Fort Sill. Super excited, man. I know exactly where Fort Sill is at. LAMA Bethlehem, Daisy in La Casa. What up, LAMA Familia? This is my boy Jeremy Coleman. I'm trying to get to as many of these so we can get to the show, guys. Much love and respect to the Midwest region. My sister Melissa, a.k.a. the treasurer here in the Midwest. LAMA Gilbert in the house. What's going on, man? Another trophy for the collection. Hey, that's what's up, man. You guys earned it. Take it home, baby. Northwest Indiana in La Casa. My boy Rick Ramos, president of LAMA Northwest Indiana. And, of course, from the president of San Antonio, thanks to all that came to San Antonio. We had an amazing time. Memories that will last forever. You know what? I'm going to say this. Those memories will last forever, but you need to start working on making the 2025 memories already. Start working on that. Because I'm gonna tell you the hardest part.
Give them a break.
Listen, lady, listen, Linda, listen. The hardest part to do when you throw an amazing event is to throw a better one next year.
Yeah.
Because you have to top yourself. You set the bar so greatly high, so high, you know that now you got to go. Man, what do I do? Like I gotta bring Beyonce here for me to top last year. You know what I mean? Like you got to go big. All right,
that's kind of what we did. Like we said, we're not doing meet and greet this year. We're not doing the whole 3-day thing.
Doing that pub crawl.
Yeah, we're gonna do the pub crawl because we always do our events outside of the Poconos.
Listen,
so we're bringing it back here to show you what the Poconos is about.
And let me tell you, man, that's gonna be good. But there's gonna be a lot of people crawling.
That's okay. The hotel is a block away. You can
literally
crawl back to the hotel.
Literally crawling.
It really is.
Sheila Bruno, directo desde Uruguay. Dice, esos son mis amigos.
Mira los bizcochitos.
Yeah, look at it. He said, those are my friends. This Albi. Los bizcochitos son míos. So bizcochitos for her are the guys, right?
Yeah. Josue and Gio.
Jose and Gio. But by the way, listen, let me clear something real quick because we have a lot of people that don't use the word bizcochito. In different countries, the word bizcochito is pastel, cake, okay? And I understand that in some some countries, the word bizcochito could have a double innuendo or double meaning and could be vulgar. By no means, in Uruguay, bizcochito means cake. Yeah. That's my piece of cake.
And we had a blast on Friday night. We went out to the cigar lounge with the LAMA Newark ladies have. We had a great time. We had a really great time.
Look, Jose Rosario says, lo que pasó este pasado weekend en San Antonio fue precioso. That's what's up. Look what Brianna puts on here. little fun side.
She's like that miniature chocolate, that little
Look
one.
at this. So, que lo que, Albi? A bailar bachata.
Let's go.
Where did you guys hang out at? You guys danced one. It was at one of our parties. Okay. He can dance on bachata, yo. He can dance on bachata. All right, let's get to some of these, man. Denver, you both were missed down here, man. Yeah, it happens. Elgin here. Hope to see everyone Easter. Yep, we're going to be talking about your event here shortly. Let me see. Let the Vaquero come back again. We miss you, Miss Albi, Team Yovi. La Bestia, can you see my comments? Because we can't see them. Yeah, we can see them because I'm reading them. So what other message? Did he put another message?
No, I didn't see anything up there.
My boy Josué Vargas, vamos arriba. Eso es desde Puerto Rico. Lama Orlando in the house. Let me see. Juan Moreno puts my first out-of-state event. He's from Lama Rockford.
Okay.
And let me tell you, man, I think everybody owes it to themselves to go outside of their area. When I first started, and of course, I was so in love with the organization. I was so in love with everything. I was just, oh my God, Lama. And then I went out and I was like, whoa, this is Lama, right? And then I was just going out of region. And then from out of region, I ended up going out of state, you know, and then I went to a national and an international, and the rest is history. Now I get mad if I can't make it to national or international. So, Puro Sur in the house. Had an amazing time with him a couple of weeks ago. Tell your MTO to send me the sheets. What?
Talk about blast.
Saludos a Pati. No, we've been talking. Leo is calling out every single area code in the Detroit area.
I'm serious. He's just got. I'll tell you what. Now that you say that, every single area code in the area, I saw on Facebook how all the presidents from Texas got together and did that one picture. That was amazing.
So the picture was just them in front of a beige wall or something like that. And then I was bored at work. Between lunch or whatever, I was bored and I started messing with the program that I used to create the pictures for here. And I just, you know what? Let me just throw that in there. And that's how it came about.
That was a great picture.
It was good. I did the Texas background. Yep. That was amazing. 7 chapters in Texas.
Yes.
Now 1 in Oklahoma, 3 in Arizona, 2 in California.
You gotta applaud that.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, where's your bell?
And it's working. Let me see. Lama San Antonio in the house. Let me see. Lama Houston shouting out. Let me see.
You skipped over el bicochito.
Where? Oh, Jose Vargas. He's just laughing. Está riéndose.
He's laughing at Shayla.
See, look, in some parts of Mexico, bizcocho is Mexican bread. It's pan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Mexican bread. Yeah.
You lost your place, didn't you?
No, I'm here. I was actually reading, making sure. So Grilla says, now I got to burn my last neurons to make the Southwest rally better. Good evening from Lama, Dallas. And this lady right here ended up with the LAMA Station flag. So now her responsibility is to take that flag to the next event and see who else.
Bring the flag back to the Poconos.
You need to bring it to any event you go to, and hopefully a reporter there takes it from you. Let me see. Hey, check this out. My sister Becca is hanging out in Puerto Rico. She's been out there for a week now, family vacation, and she's tuning in to check us out. She's actually from Lama, Detroit, just hanging out there. Okay, I'm going through a lot of these. Did we catch the president's musical chairs? Yeah, we caught a lot of that. Matter of fact, Albie, didn't we just you just uploaded a video about this?
Which with the
Lama San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Lama San Antonio going to and at the event. Check this out, people.
¿Qué pasó, bicho villano? Vamos para San Antonio, vamos a ver si llegamos.
I know he had that sped up, especially on the rides, but man, do I used to live in Texas, and I'm telling you, I have ridden in many, many different scenarios. I mean, we did the whole Branson thing with the mountains. I was beautiful. I live in Michigan, so I've done, a bunch of roads here. I've done the Northeast. I've done some Florida. For some reason, there's something about Texas. Think about Texas, guys. You can start in Beaumont and go all the way to the west side of Texas in El Paso, and it takes you 12 and a half hours, and you're still in the same state. So those back roads, desert mountains, I mean, just amazing, man. So sorry I missed it, y'all. I'm sure we'll have an amazing one next year, and we'll definitely do our best to attend and just definitely show support to you guys. Amazing. Congratulations, LAMA San Antonio. So Albi, go ahead, take over. Bring your guests in.
I'm going to upload the video with the musical chairs while you...
Okay. Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh. So you're going to do your producer work, and I got to do the host. All right, let me bring my guest in.
We can take turns.
There they are. What's going on? LAMA Manville in the house.
Hey, Caroline.
Hey.
LAMA Manville in the house. What's going on, sis? What's going on, guys?
Yeah, same old. I got my guys here. I've got Caroline on the screen by herself, our secretary. To my left, I've got Jesse Kaseniak, our VP. To my right, I got Ron Bird, our MTO.
Hey.
The comment you saw before was from his son, who's not really familiar with who LAMA is.
Got it.
His son said, "Why am I watching this, and why are you on it?"
That's amazing.
He just got his license, so he's on the road. He's got his
My son's been driving now for just under a year. And the other day, I'm on the bike, and he's behind us because my wife and I were riding. He met us for dinner, and he's behind us. And I'm looking at him, and I am hating that he drives like me because.
So I have no idea how he's riding, but I
so
got my 360, so I can watch him.
Yeah, he drives. Oh no, we got 360 as well. When he's out and about. But the thing is, he couldn't wait for me to put a signal light. And you'd see him just looking over his shoulder, boom, taking over and blocking our lane for us, for me and his mom in his car.
My daughter, Brianna, when she started to learn to ride, if she was on the left and I saw a Mack truck was coming by, I would say, switch. So she could be on the one on the side next to the truck.
Correct.
She would nod, no, I want to ride next to the truck.
I want to get used to it.
Yeah, no, it. So now she's a road captain. She's really good.
Oh, that's right. You gave her that you guys gave her that at the last national, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, good for her. So so
bigger. She's taller than me. Can't be little fun size.
So, we just said that because we don't know her road name. That's all. All right, so man, listen. So one of the few things that we want you, of course, we're going to talk about your event. And we're going to talk about all the good things you guys got going on. But, and by the way, people, for you guys that do not know, that lady right there in the middle of the screen right there with those two young men is your national secretary. So she is the heartbeat. And I mean it. And I'm not saying it because she's here. When I tell you that she not only answers every email, and I wish I could say it's 10 emails a day. I wish I could say that. And for a minute there, we had the account set up to where, just for communication purposes, we were all in one loop of communications. So when you sent an email to the secretary, the whole national board would get it. And it got to the point where we were like, do we really need to sit here and answer 100 emails a day?
Misery loves company. So I was like, no, you guys are going to watch this.
Yeah. So she sends you the calendars once a month. She sends you the events for that month. Right. So that's the young lady behind the scene, our sister Fun Size from LAMA Manville, President LAMA Manville. So tell us for people who are new and people who don't know, Manville in the state of New Jersey. Oh, wait. Jersey. There's no new in it. It's just Jersey. All right. Tell them about you guys. Tell them about you guys, where you guys are at, how far from a biggest city. Because I live in a city called Dearborn Heights. Mm-hmm. It's like 5 miles from Detroit. But when people ask me, where are you from? What do I say? Detroit. Because if I say Dearborn Heights, that's over there, So tell us.
people don't really know the town Manville. It's such a small 2-mile radius town, right? But if you say Hillsborough, Bound Brook, Bridgewater, Somerville, right in the heart of that area.
You're in the midst of all those little towns in Jersey.
Yep.
And you guys have been around for how long?
8 years now.
Woo!
Wow.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, when I the first time I ever saw Manville. You don't know. Oh wow.
Sorry, 6. Time flies.
Absolutely. First time I ever saw Manville was in Tampa. And that was my first trip out of my region. Right?
That was where we got our city patch.
Correct.
Tampa. I remember that. Trip.
Yes.
That was the day I won $673 in 50-50.
You also won the 50-50. She knows exactly the pennies. She was like, and I didn't pay for gas not one time because that was my money. I didn't buy nobody drinks.
We had snow here, so we had to travel. We flew, and on the way back, they canceled all the flights. We had to take a train.
I remember because I remember because we had the same issue coming back to Detroit, and we just ended up staying out there one extra day, and then they were able to get us in.
Yeah,
so
we flew down, ended up driving back.
Yep, yeah. I remember. It was it was Tampa. It was in February.
We tried renting vans, but you guys took them all.
What's that?
We tried renting vans, but you guys took them all.
Well, we didn't get one. We wanted one. We were talking about a van, and we were like, all right, so the equipment, would you get 2 cars? Because it was like 9 of us. And we were like, bro, there's no way we're going to have 5 big old people in a Kia like this for 18 hours. That's not going to happen. So we just figured, we had a resort down there that, one of our brothers has a timeshare. And we just added an extra day to it and added an extra day to the rental, and we just made it happen. But yeah, so that's the first time I saw him, and I was watching, and I was a brand new chapter. I had just barely gotten my wings, right? So here we are, brand new chapters with shiny wings, and and I'm looking.
He got his wings and my acapulcas.
Yeah, I remember. That was that night. Yeah. Are we still talking about those ones? Yes. So for the people who don't know.
No. Go back to your story.
So, and I remember watching, this chapter and get called up there, and I didn't know this was happening. I see him get called, and I see him get their city patch, and I knew that as a chapter, that was my goal, right? I mean, I'm a brand new chapter. That is my goal, and I looked at my boys, and my boys that were there. Leia was there, and a couple of other brothers were there. Cholo was there, and his wife. And I was like, all right, guys, this is it. You guys have no idea. Look at, and I remember having this conversation. Look at their faces. Look at them jumping. Look at her hugging. I said, I want that so bad. So we need to go back and make sure that because again, that was our first event out of our, niche, out of the Detroit or the Midwest area. So the first time we go outside and we get to see all these chapters from around the nation, and then we watch a chapter graduate, we're like, we need to go back and we need to sell this to all these members. We absolutely need to let them know how flipping amazing it is to just explore outside of your group. We love our group. We love our people. But I'm going to tell you, I love you, Midwest, and don't take offense to this. I love going to other regions. I get to see other faces. I get to hang out with other people. You get to see different cultures. You come over. Albie, you were just up here in the Midwest. And at the event where we were, predominantly Mexican. So the music, predominantly Mexican, right? The music and sometimes the food, right? And that's what I love about this, right? If I'm ever in the mood to get some capurrias, I'm going to go to Tampa. Right? I'm gonna go to Orlando. I'm gonna go to the New York parties and the Jersey. I keep saying I'm not from there. All right. And then when I want to get some good tacos, we go to Chicago, or we go down south to the Southwest, go to Texas or whatever. Tacos in Chicago. All right, son. So yeah, remember we did get tacos at 3 a.m.
Yes, we did.
So see, how come we always talk about food? So, but that's the beauty of what this is. And I remember that day. I truly remember that day. It was that big, as a matter of fact, it was right next door, if I recall correctly, to what is now the OCC Roadhouse, the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse. It was at the Harley. It was right next door under the big pavilion. And now that pavilion is actually the outdoor dining area of the Orange County Roadhouse, Orange County Chopper Roadhouse, the museum. So I remember that, man. That was an amazing day for you guys, I'm sure, and for me as a spectator, as an upcoming president, was kind of amazing. And then 4 years later, this young lady and I get to share an office in the national board, and no secret how we ended up there, but one amazing ride all the way to the first national rally we put together, and now working on our second one, and it's just been great. So what's so cool about Manville that you're going to want me to go to Manville for?
Sorry, we've got some ideas we're working on. Primarily, I want Ron to talk about the whole purpose of the event is for Alzheimer's. And so the initial ride of the morning, and Ron, if you want to give more detail.
Yeah, so what we did.
Come on the screen.
Oh, sorry. Heidi's father unfortunately passed away a year and a half ago from Alzheimer's. And he was just, every time you met him, I mean, even though he didn't remember your name, 5 minutes after you talked to him, he would greet you like he was your best friend. And I mean, I remember he would ask me every time I walk up, he would ask me if I wanted a cigarette. I said, I don't smoke. 5 minutes later, he sees me, goes, do you want a cigarette? I'm like, no, don't smoke.
It's a tough disease to watch, but you got to make it fun to tolerate it, you know.
So the ride.
So check this out. Stop for a second. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but Troubles just ran in here. Her grandma passed away also, and she suffered from Alzheimer's. And as soon as she heard that, she's watching the show right outside the studio here. And as soon as she heard that, she runs in. She goes, "My God, it's for Maita. It's for Maita." So, Troubles is going.
It's touched a lot of families, this awful disease. And for anyone who doesn't know, for those who really understand it, is because they lived it.
Absolutely.
Is the most horrific, slow dying disease that you can watch a loved one go through. And my guys all watched him go through it.
I have my grandmother right now. My grandmother is in a nursing home right now. And she's got a mixture of Alzheimer's and dementia. And very short-term memory. There's a singer from God. I'm gonna call somebody old, but there's a singer called Jose Miguel Clas, and this is back in the 60s. And I can go to visit her right now, and I turn on that song on her phone, and she will sing the whole song. Word for word, right? We can tell her, hey, what's your birthday? She'll tell you. Social Security, she'll tell you, right? But she has no idea. Yeah, she's good with that. She's good with that. As a matter of fact, she'd be like, you know what time is that? It's like 3 o'clock, Grandma. Oh, I gotta get dinner ready. Nino's coming home. Her husband's coming home. Grandpa didn't dance since 92.
My father was worried his mom was going to get angry that he didn't go to school today. The long-term memory is there, and it kind of reverts back to when they were younger. Absolutely.
So I'm telling you, I'm sitting there with my wife. We're sitting there, and just for you guys who don't know, and I'm not making light of this. As a matter of fact, I'm just giving you my experience of dealing with family members with Alzheimer's and dementia and these brain diseases. We be sitting there for a half hour, and 3-4 times I have to remind her, I'm your grandson, Grandma. I'm your grandson. And I walked out and came back in, and she's been talking to my wife, and she goes, that's the doctor that I don't like. I'm like, I'm not the doctor. I'm your grandson, Grandma. I don't have a grandson that ugly. Like, she'd be mad at me for some reason. Oh yeah, she'd be yelling at me for no reason. I was like, okay, Grandma. And it hurts because 5 minutes after I leave, she has no idea we were there. But we know we were there. All right, we knew we were there. We knew we spent time with them. So that's awesome. I mean, just like you guys know, Poconos does pediatric cancer. We do autism here in Detroit. You guys are going with Alzheimer's. That is amazing. What else is happening? So you're doing a ride. You're doing a ride.
So we're doing a ride in the morning, and it'll be about an hour ride along the river. It's a nice scenic route, as long as it doesn't rain the day before.
Sure.
Because it tends to flood out a lot of the roads in that area. But we have alternate routes already available, so
gotcha.
There will be a ride for sure. and then
And brings you back to the event.
yeah, it brings you right back to it. Starts at the event, brings you right back to the event. So.
And so one thing that Alzheimer's patients toward the end love the most is candy, right? Because they revert back to being children. So
Absolutely.
the theme of our party is Candyland.
Oh, nice. That's nice. I like that.
Candyland, I like that.
Some games.
So can I take a guess? Is there gonna be like little loose candies on the tables? I'm just saying.
Maybe. I'm gonna do what Bria did. Maybe we got some surprises.
Okay, I don't care if it's a peppermint when I walk in the door. When I sign in, here's a peppermint. You know what I mean? Give me some. Give me candy. You can buy those like 200 count bags for Sam's. That's amazing. So that is true. That is true. My grandma and I guess we're talking about this, so I'm going to revert back to that. My grandma loves sweets. Like, right, she's in there, and then we have to. And you're right. They revert back to a younger age. They revert back to the long term part of their brain memories. And we have to bribe her. You got to eat that if you want the pudding. You got to eat that if you want the cheesecake, right? You gotta you kind of. And I don't want to eat that. Well, you don't eat it. You don't get it. She'd be mad at me. My grandma, she's feisty. She's feisty. And then, with her, it's a little harder because there's not that many people that speak Spanish where she's at, and her English is non-existent. So she'd be mad because she gets frustrated. And I can only imagine, the pain that goes through them. At least, what I'm hearing here with your dad, the guys could still communicate and could still, but that's amazing. That's amazing. So Alzheimer's is an amazing charity to go for.
We might have a piñata theme for the children, but then we've got one for the adults too.
Yep.
So
is it going to have them little tiny bottles?
Why are you killing the surprises? Why don't you just go?
maybe.
Oh, well, I may or may not.
Hey, lady, tell them, don't kill the surprises. Just go to the event.
Listen. Their event is May 11th. I may just be coming back from Ecuador.
So make a stop
Depends.
in Newark Airport.
It depends on my schedule.
The second week.
I'm
Both.
I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I might be. I'm not sure.
All right, so just
But as of right now, the first week. As of right now, the first week for sure.
Just land in Newark and go to
That's
the
all right.
event.
I guess, yeah. And I guess Nancy can come alone and you can go home with Nancy when you get back.
Right. There
So
you
you
go.
telling me I got to write? Okay, let me ask the secretary
We'll work it out.
because
We'll
she's
work
kind
it
of
out,
quiet
right?
over there. Hold on.
Caroline.
So does that mean I land in Newark? Fine, right?
That's fine.
Then I make it to Manville. Fine.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
Then I got to write passenger with Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
She does have that new goal.
Equal opportunity, right?
Right?
So it ain't. She probably looking in here like. Look, she says I like that.
And
Yeah.
you've got to be able to say you've been to Manville. Everybody
Right.
wonders when
I have not. I have not. I do owe
Manville.
Manville a visit. All right, cool. So we got a ride. Of course, we got an event. It's a Candyland themed event. Wow, I can only imagine where your brain is. It's sparking in every direction with that theme. I know you guys had done other themes before. So that's amazing. Wow. So wait a minute. Now, I'm over here trying to figure out what the heck it is they want to do, but now it's not fair. Here we go. So here's a flyer. May 11th, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
May 11th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. In Facebook, in the event, it explains hotel information, some other details that you want to see. But if you guys could really possibly go onto that event page and RSVP for us so that we're sure to have plenty of everything you need.
And you know what? That I do love social media for that. I love Facebook. And I recommend this to every chapter that's having an event. If you have a Facebook, create an event and ask people to lock in. What does that do? It gives us a better understanding of how many people are showing up, and that way we can guarantee we don't have to say while food lasts. No, we'll have food for everybody who's there, right? We don't have to take an educated guess.
And like
but-
Coconut Stock, they use Oliver as a chef, and he's a one-man show, and he does.
And you need to get an idea. Yep, you need to get an idea.
So,
Hey, is Oliver the one we met at one time in
Southwest region, I think.
Yeah. I remember
with
that.
Danny.
Yeah, we hung out there with him.
Yeah.
So let me get with your secretary. What's happening that Friday though?
We're having a meet and greet over at LPA. There should be on the flyer.
That's what I wanted to hear.
They've been gracious enough to host our meet and greet on Friday night beforehand. So hopefully everybody can get out here ahead of time and meet us there before the ride.
And the reason I say that's what I wanted to hear is because that right there speaks volumes of the philosophy of LAMA, right?
Yep.
Why? Go ahead. You say it then.
So you know, the camaraderie of LAMA for me, and since day one, I've been in LAMA for 11 years now. And the first thing that grabbed my attention was it didn't matter what chapter you come from, you all wear the same patch. So for me, I know the saying is very known out there, one patch, one club. Yep. But for me, it's not just a saying, it's a meaning to me. And when we were having our event, I said, you know, LPA and Manville are about 25 minutes away from each other.
Right.
So what's better than to work together for everything that we have, right?
Absolutely. You know,
and
to dig deeper than that, you know, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head, right? I mean, we use the word brother and sister loosely every day, but we use it loosely, right? We use it because that's just a thing to say. Oh, we're in a club, we're brothers and sisters. Show me brotherhood, show me sisterhood, you know. And I'm not gonna say it to boast, and I'm not gonna say it to brag, but one of the things that I have loved about my brothers and sisters, and I'm using that very hard in my chapter, is our ladies like to go out and have ladies' night out. They do. We as husbands and partners, we support it. Hey, you ladies want to go hang out? Go. But not one of you is driving.
Right.
All right. They just did a girls' night out, and the first thing we decided on, I was like, well, I got the hotel. Where y'all staying? And my VP says, I'll pay for the Ubers, right?
That's
nice. But so you guys get to the hotel. From the hotel, we'll Uber you to the party. From the party, we'll Uber you back to your hotel. Go have fun.
Please don't Uber us back and forth.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
Hey.
Hold on. My VP and my BM are on the chat. Hold on one second. Let me write this down.
Our girls are the whip, and they deserve it.
Oh, trouble's here. Nancy.
Hey.
Got somebody stealing your name. Trouble. This is trouble.
Savage is walking in the back like, what's going on, brother? She said, hi, honey, bye, honey. But what I mean is this, and it doesn't, and of course that's our chapter. That's our meaning of brotherhood and sisterhood in my chapter. I can only speak for mine, but it should be all the way around. See, one thing that we understood, and I know Heidi understood, because her and I had this conversation one time in one of our meetings when she was talking about asking LPA if they were willing to work and whatnot. We need to understand, especially chapters that have clubhouses, they have overhead. Right? Yeah. They have overhead, right? They have bills. They have, you know.
Let's have our Friday night meet and greet. We could have had it anywhere. There are so many restaurants, and it doesn't cost us a dime. But why would we do that when we can offer it to someone else, another chapter near us, to share the wealth, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For me, it's not ever all about one chapter. It's about all of us. That's
and you hit it in the nail. You know, I could probably go and listen, I've done this before, right? I could probably go and reach out to the burger joint down the street, number 1, 2, 3 burgers, and let's call them that, right? And go there and be like, hey, I'm about to bring you 100 people in here. Can I get 5% from your 4%? And absolutely, and we benefit, and that's great. A lot of restaurants do that. A lot of bar and girls do that, right? Hey, bring me in a bunch of people. I'll cut you 5% of our bar, or 5% of this. And that's great, but why not take it to LPA? Why not take it to a chapter that has a clubhouse? Because let me tell you what, I'm your guest. I'm going to show up and hang out at your meet and greet. I'm going to drink and eat no matter where you have it.
Right.
If you decide to have it at Little Caesars, I'm going to have a $5 pizza. All right. I'm going to have something. Right. And I'm buy me a Coke. Well, why can't I buy that same Coke and I can buy them chicken wings or the pinchos or whatever it is that they're being offered over at the meet and greet, and then support that group. So not only you show the love, and of course, you help that particular chapter financially, because trust me, having a clubhouse can be costly, right? It has a cost, right? Having a clubhouse, and you can't count on just your dues to do that. So I appreciate you guys working with LPA, and definitely big shout outs to LPA for, definitely opening the doors and working with not just you. I mean, they've offered it to others, from around the area. So that's awesome. So meet and greet. What time is that going? Because y'all got to ride in the morning, so we can't be too hammered.
Why not? Everybody's always hammered for Albie's ride in the morning, and we're supposed to go on a crawl.
Well, that was Hey, that wasn't. She didn't throw you. She didn't throw you under the bus. Jesse, tell me I'm wrong. That was not under the bus. That was under a train. She just threw.
She was like, how much he drinks, he's there at 4 a.m, even if it doesn't.
I don't drink, so we should be okay. I don't know about Troubles. Troubles might be my passenger. She parties for the both of us. So I don't have a drink.
Is all turns and mountains and mountains.
So babe, so that's just their party. For Poconos, it's a pub crawl. You remember when we went to eat the chicken cutlet place right next door? That whole street of pubs that you can just boom, 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 and then it ends. Then it ends at a. So
it's gonna be all the way down. It's gonna be that block, the other block, the block in front of it, the other block.
I'm not gonna get past bar 2. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to skip.
Yeah.
No, you have to because every bar you go to, you got to collect the wristband.
Oh,
that's true. So you got to hit them all.
Can I have a wristband and then leave?
You got to buy at least a drink.
You only get the wristband if you make a purchase.
That's cool. That's cool. That's nice.
And then at the end, you get a prize back at the hotel.
Nice.
What did you say?
You're so fat. You should have seen your face.
What?
Oh, Monday bar.
She walks in with it. She goes, and I'm like, I'm live. I can't be doing this right now. What would you do for
my husband would ask
what he would do.
Man, I'm so glad this is rustic and organic for real because we are
you missed the comment Nancy wrote on the chat saying it would be my husband to ask the candy on the table.
No, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it.
What else they said about him? Look at everything they said about him.
Look, this is her. Let me see. Love the theme, Candyland. That's what's up. Let me see. What is this event again? Go ahead and give us somebody came in after about midway. What is this event again? What is it? What is it? Come on.
Where is it?
What is it?
It's an Alzheimer's
New event.
The theme is Candyland, and it will be at the VFW of Manville.
Yes.
But you've themed it Candyland for Alzheimer's, but it's your anniversary.
It is our anniversary party, yes.
Anniversary party.
Yes.
It is your anniversary
our 6th
party.
Anniversary party. Not 8th, 6th.
Look, Monica's backing me up. What's wrong with these spouses today? Look, Probus said I'm not fat. Probus says I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Okay. Lama Poinciana is in the house. Big Rob and Mario are watching. Big shout outs to the boss man himself. Look, Yvonne says pre-registration is successful. I will tell you guys this. I've been asked a lot of questions about pre-registrations for your event. And if you allow me to take the host hat off and put the National MTO hat on, I will answer this. Please feel free to do so. However, you must check every person on that list individually, right? The reason for that is if somebody pre-registers 10 people and then only shows up with 5, right? Just because they paid doesn't mean they attended. So you cannot give them credit for the people who did not attend. So you must check people in individually. So if a club wants to pre-register their people, that is fine, especially when you give them a quick little discount, right? Hey, it's going to be, $15 at the door, but if you pre-register, it's going to be $12, whatever, right? $13, whatever. You don't have to do that, but that encourages people sometimes to book early. But you, as the MTO and the person at the registration table, must check every single one of those people. If Detroit showed up and said they had 20 on that list, you better show up with 20, or we're going to cross off the people who don't go and physically sign in and get a wristband, right? That way, we give you the credit for the people who showed up. However, if I go with 20 people, if I register 20 and only 15 goes, you're not going to get those 5 people's money back. I'm going to let you know.
There's a misconception because a lot of people will post pre-registration, skip the line, but you're not really skipping the line. You have to go in, you have to sign in regardless.
We talked about that as a board and considered doing it, and these were all of the reasons why we decided not to.
And you don't have to. It's just it helps. And some people like it, and that's fine. But no, we encourage if you want to do it. It does help, especially a lot of times it brings in a little bit more revenue in before the party, right? So it helps you with funds to be able to put your party together. That's fine, but you don't have to do it. I know we do it, of course, at the national and international level, at the regional level. We definitely do that. But it does it again for those same reasons, right? Because it gives a better count of who's going, so that we can prepare for it. So let me ask you this: what's the menu looking like? We're still talking about food.
It's a surprise. Surprise, because we're not sure yet.
So she's gonna tell me all the candy stuff, but she can't tell me what food they're gonna have. It's just a surprise.
Oliver, as a chef from Germany, and not to say that it's going to be German food, it's not, but we're trusting his expertise and his experience with feeding those at the Lama Pocono stop.
Yep. The same chef. Oh,
Oliver's gonna cook for you. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, he's doing Pocono stock as well.
Hey, let me tell you, we hung out with him and we went to a restaurant. It was a pretty cool themed restaurant, actually. It was a superhero restaurant. It's like DC and remember? Yeah. And we sat there and talking to him. And when the plates came out, he was over here just gawking over my plate and looking at this one. Goes, wow, looks pretty good.
He was analyzing them.
Yeah, he was. And I was like, well, I hope it's a good thing. And then that's when I found out, because I didn't know yet. Well, I didn't know yet. I didn't know that he was a chef, and
he was like hooked to exact temperature. Okay.
So Monica says, we truly appreciate the love and support Manville has extended to us at LPA. Love the partnership we've established.
Absolutely.
More of a brotherhood, sisterhood.
Yeah, absolutely. Damakaj, Pinheiro is watching from Lama St. Augustine. Let me see. Grab your Lama Melbourne. Oh, yeah. Look, boom. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Let's go, family. If I'm skipping them, it's because I'm going to talk about it. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. No, Rochester, New York, my boy Starman, Alex Shelley said, will be there.
I like how you skipped all the comments about your.
I'm gonna skip about my fact jokes. Yeah, I'm gonna skip those. And you guys are welcome to go back in the thread and read those. Bendiciones a todos. Gracias por su apoyo. Chaplain Norales de San Antonio. She was live on our show last week.
Just so you know, Heidi, Probus and Taino happen to be the Dama's property.
Oh, property of?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Hey, equal opportunity these days. Said it once, let's say it again.
That's right.
Look at his
face. Look at his
She's over there laughing. So a lot of new people. A lot of new people on the show. Let me get this out the way. For our Christmas party, we're getting ready to do the gift exchange, and the Dama says, "Stop! Can we do something first?" Of course you can. They come out, they give us 2 little gift bags. I open the bag, and when I open it's a t-shirt, and when I open it, it has all my Dama faces, right? All their Facebook faces, right? All of them, right? So all 9 of them, and then we're 9, now we got 10. Now there were 10. So one that had moved to Puerto Rico, had relocated to Puerto Rico, now part of Lama Ponce. What they and I'm gonna tell you, I love this lady to death. Her name is Jay. And I knew when she had just gone over the tipsy line. Because normally I was Prez, Taino, or Pedro, right? Hey, Pedro. Hey, Taino. Hey, Prez. That was it. But once she crossed that line, and I quote, and I try to imitate her as much as I can, is Pedro Nieve! Pedro Nieve! So the back of the shirt, it was her picture, and on the bottom, Pedro Nieve! With a bunch of E's, right? So I'm caught up on the shirt, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. So I take my hoodie off, and I slide the shirt over the shirt I had on, and I'm looking at it, and I'm getting ready to take a picture with it. And all of a sudden, Probus goes, "Did you read the bottom?" And I say, "What?" And right below all the Dama pictures, it says "Property of Lama Detroit Damas." So, and a lot of people don't know. She went and grabbed it, people. Hold on, I gotta take my this green screen off. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put one that's a little easier for y'all to see. Here we go. Ooh, look, I'm in Orlando. Let me put this green screen on because the other one was too dark for y'all to see the picture. So let me see. I'm trying to put it on there. Where I'm missing it. Hold on. Yeah. No. So listen. There we go.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I like it.
So, and on the back, here's my sister Jay. Pedro Nieve.
She's holding 2 drinks.
Oh, that was her, and that's how we knew she had crossed the line. So that's why they say that Probus and I are the properties of our Damas, and we love them. I know they saw that. I just showed it. I'm not gonna keep saying it again. She said she wants to see the property up real big, close on the screen. Guys, let you guys know we do not believe in that. That is a joke between me and my damas. We do not believe that we empower these ladies. And right now we were at 10 damas. We lost one to go to Puerto Rico. And just this week, we have 5 new prospects, including 2 damas.
Oh, wow.
So I empower them and I push them forward and I tell them, how amazing these ladies are. Speaking of that, I'm going to skip a little bit here on one of the flyers and I'm going to push damas. Damas, August 9th to the 11th, the 7th annual Dama de Lama Ride. All lady riders, welcome. They'll be riding to Key West. I believe they did Key West about 4 years ago, just before COVID. They did Key West, and it was an amazing ride. They left out of the Miami area, and they spent a whole weekend riding. They ride down there, spend a day there, and then ride all the way back. And then a lot of us who ride from far ride back. No guys are allowed on that ride. This is strictly Dama power, hashtag Dama power, right? And I will tell you this, a lot of husbands travel with their wives to Miami because they come from far away. And then once they're in Miami, they find something to do. They get with the local brothers in Miami and Fort Lauderdale and all those other little towns around the Orlando area. And then the Damas just go have a blast, Me, I may not go as far down as Miami. I may stop in Jacksonville and find somebody from the Jacksonville area that's going down, and then she can go in the Damas and go from there. It's just, to me as a husband, I feel it, and it's for me. Because trust me, if it was for her, but it's for me. The whole riding from Detroit to there by herself, it's just a me thing. I feel that I need to be there in case something happens. She breaks down or, by herself, late night riding.
That's what she does, what I did. And I FaceTime Mike to do mechanic work on my way to wherever I was.
I remember. You guys did that. You were part of the Fabulous Six, right?
Yeah, the 6 that went to Grand Canyon. And listen, I did the Miami Dama ride. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I recommend
it is.
it for every female out there. If you don't want to go alone, grab another female from not just your chapter, but from another chapter, and everybody from that region can go down together. So you're not
alone. Make a ride. And if we find enough people from this region to go, then I don't have to go. I can maybe do the ride Lupagan puts together, north meets south. And then,
if us 6 women can ride all the way to the Grand Canyon by ourselves with no men, you can make it to Miami from wherever you
absolutely and I want to empower every Dama. And look at this, we're tied today, 3 guys, 3 ladies sitting here on the panel today. And our national board is split 3-3 as well,
yours
is too. Yeah, 3-3. So that's amazing, show how empowering this is. And I'm going to tell you, this is actually one of my recruiting points. When I meet a new prospect or a new person that might want to join, do you know that your wife is not going to be looked at any differently? Or do you know that your daughters and sisters are not going to be looked at, with as lesser than? We definitely don't do it. So definitely a good valid point. But yeah, check it out, guys. I know it's got a ways from now, but August 9th to the 11th, LAMA Miami hosts the all lady riders welcome Dama ride to Key West. Of course, more details to come, such as hotels and all that other good stuff.
I won't know if I can do the Miami Dama ride until late July, because if I make it to Vegas, that's the same week I'll be in Vegas for pool. But and a lot of my chapter members too have.
So what you're saying I shouldn't say. I hope you lose. I shouldn't say that.
No.
I'm messing with you.
That's the whole point of the league.
It's so we can get her to Miami.
No, it's the whole point of
have fun.
Yeah.
See,
so
I don't know how you do 2 hobbies. I couldn't have 2 hobbies because I'd be really broke.
I used to play softball too, but I had to give that up. It was just too much. My guys have to choose, between what events to go to, how far, where to, and I'm encouraging them to do the Colorado ride.
Yeah,
absolutely. So we are riding the 3 days. A few of them are going to ride 3 days, Ron. I'm not doing it in 2. 3 for us. 2 for Detroit.
2 days.
It's 13. How many miles for you guys? Your secretary's quiet. I'm gonna ask.
1,700 for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2.5.
No, check with Apple. He says 2 days.
Well, you can go with Apple then.
Well, listen, we were talking about trying to gun it and do the 2 days because it's too many days to take off from work. but
that is something that is something that
long
everybody's
hours.
gonna have to. Yeah, that is something that people are gonna have to figure out. And I'm gonna tell you, I
You want to
encourage.
make sure it's enjoyable, though.
That's what I was gonna say. It's
That's my
enjoyable.
point.
Don't
That's my
exhaust
point.
yourself and cause more issues. You want to make it
So
enjoyable.
to me, for example, like I said, I got a 2-day ride. We only got
Ron
14,
and Apple can
1400
go on their own.
Yeah, we got 1,400 miles, I believe. So we can do that and definitely in a day and a half, 2 days. But to me, the issue is not going there. We got plenty of time to get there, right? Because the event starts on Wednesday. So I'm personally taking my 5 days that week, right? Plus my weekends. So I can leave as early as Saturday and really take my time and enjoy the scenery, maybe even back roads, maybe go look at like in where is it? I want to say is Nebraska. There is a museum that goes over the freeway. Okay. So it's like you get off, it's like an exit, right? It's like a plaza. They got gas stations, a whole nine yard. And then you get on, you pay to get in, of course, and then you go on. So it goes over the freeway, but it's 2 levels, right? And it's the whole history of Nebraska. I mean, it goes back to the pioneer days, right? To Indians and Cowboys days, right? And then you start, as you're moving through the museum, more modernized. By the time you get to the top, about the middle, it's in the 50s with the diners and the poodle skirts and all of that. And they actually have a diner for you to have lunch in. And then by the time you get done to the other end, I believe it stops in 2010 is when it stops. The history stops. And then, of course, you go down the stairs and then you go back to your cars, right? But it takes you a good hour and a half, 2 hours to kind of walk this whole museum thing. It costs like $18, something like that. I found it accidentally on the way there. We saw, I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. But we were passing it. On the way back from Colorado, we decided to make a stop and check it out. Check the stop. I said, look like a cool stop. Maybe it's got a good restaurant in it. Come to find out, it was a museum. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave Saturday, and we don't need to do more than 400 or 500 miles a day because we're in no rush. But I got a couple of members that are just like Ron. They're like, nah, we'll wait for you there.
Well, Ron also rides a sports bike, so go ahead, go your 160 miles, go knock yourself out. We'll meet you there.
Right.
But I've done.
But on the way back, we need to book it because party ends on Saturday.
So, listen, Sunday. Being in an organization for so long, you've done your share of riding cold, hard, tired, rain, long iron butts. I'm over that. Now
you pick and choose. Yeah, you pick it. Just enjoyable.
It's for the enjoyment. And I want to get to the hotel early so we can have our laughs and fun. And that's where you have your good time,
So they'll see you there, Ron. They'll catch you.
Yeah, bye, Ron.
I'll catch you.
And I got to make sure that my National Sergeant at Arms is there, right? So
Absolutely.
We got to pick our events.
We need him there because he needs to go there so he can work.
Yeah.
All of us go out there to work. I promise you. LAMA Station reporters and everybody goes out there. So let me get to some of these.
We can enjoy.
Hold on, we got a couple of comments. Let's make sure we get to some of these, and then we go talk about some events. And let me see. What did you say? I'll mention it. Aldi?
Oh, so the president from LAMA Annapolis wasn't able to come on the show tonight. He wanted to talk to him about his event on the 6th.
Yep, we're gonna talk about him real quick. Look at this. Big shout out to Jeremy Coleman. He is here, being the LAMA Fort Lauderdale MTO, and he said, "Yeah, come hang out at Fort Lauderdale when the ladies head out to the Keys." Hey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. I love Fort Lauderdale. Well, actually, it's North Hollywood, which is right there in Fort Lauderdale, North Hollywood, and me and Nancy used to do little getaways there. Okay. So Victor has a point. I need trouble to change my flats, so that's why we need to ride together. Let me see. And listen, for the people who cannot ride, don't listen. I get it. We want to all ride, but we also understand days away from work, how much it costs, because a lot of people don't realize, not being able to go to work for a whole week. Not everybody has that many days that they can use on vacation, so they can get paid time off. We understand all that. So if you can just fly out there, take Friday off, right? Fly Friday morning. You're there by Friday afternoon. You hang out with us Friday. Definitely enjoy the banquet. All right. Our award ceremony, banquet, celebration, and then fly out Sunday. Right. You're still making.
Flying on a weekday is cheaper than coming home on Sunday. So if you can go on Tuesday or Wednesday and come home Monday,
you're better off.
Listen, I was looking today because we were trying to see.
Hey, Marianela goes work.
Yeah.
Oh, Marinela, we got to figure out a way to have fun too.
She's been working. She's been working. I'll tell you
The
that.
flights out of Newark are close to $500.
Yeah.
But the flights out of LaGuardia are a little over 200. So you have
So
to
it might be worth taking that little drive. And
yeah.
So here in Detroit, we have that issue. Detroit, it's the only airport we have in the state of Michigan, right? So a big airport. We got a bunch of other, So it's kind of hard. You know what? But if we fly out of Chicago, I can cut my tickets in almost 2/3, right? I can cut 2/3 off on a ticket. $500 ticket, I can get it for 175, 150, right?
But then you have an additional cost because now you got to rent a bike or a car.
But we're talking about the days off. You're there in 3 hours versus 24, 30 hours on the road, plus 2-3 extra hotel nights there and back.
Eating and gas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So listen, I get it. We're on a biker association. It is a tough decision because I've been debating whether I go the week before, because I have to go ahead and kind of scope a couple things out, work a week or two before and leave my bike there in storage for a couple of weeks until I get there. That way I can just fly there and then I'll have the time to take off to come back home instead of. So I'm debating on a bunch of things on how I'm going to do this. But I see if I do it like that, then I can leave on a Friday, be there by Sunday. And my whole weekend's done doing that, but at least that's done. It's still going to cost a little bit of money, so we ask you to plan accordingly. Make sure you do it within your budgets, but please enjoy yourselves. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be an epic rally. So we thought last year's was great. I think this year's going to be. We're going to top it. I mean, you guys are making it happen already. We have pre-registrations already going. We got the 50-50 raffle already going. You can find all that at the LAMA USA Inc. Website, LAMAUSAInc.com. So we're looking forward. So you guys, Ron, figure it out, man. Get there and get back.
No, Ron's like, no problem getting there.
Ron's like, I'll be there. Don't worry about it. I'll be there. Yeah.
These two are in.
I'll be there. Problem.
Let me get some of these.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can make this one, right?
Well, between work and I have my grandson that's due right at the end of July, so I'm kind of stuck in Jersey.
Hey, listen. We preach it and we mean it. Family, then your employment and your means of supporting that family, and then LAMA, right? So take care of that and enjoy that.
Somebody did just say flying out of Philly is super cheap, just in case anybody else is looking.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Monica Bernard just did say that. So check this out. Look what Probus says. But hey, we riding both times, scouting and for the rally. I got new radio in, ready for my 20,000. What's that got to do with it? All right, let's talk about this event real quick because I see Annapolis. Let's talk about this event. Guys, we got this weekend coming up. LAMA Elgin's 3rd annual Easter Extravaganza Games Prizes Easter Egg Hunt. This is a family event. It's a day event. It is a sanctioned event. Go check it out. Saturday, March 30th, 12 to 3 is a short event, but again, it's more for the community, sponsored by the Elgin American Legion Motorcycle Lawyers. So go check them out. April 6th, Fort Lauderdale's meet and greet. That's between 12 and 5. Great food, drinks, music, and camaraderie. Now, let's bring this back real quick. This is a sanctioned event. No, it's not a trophy event. It's just sanctioned event just to do what LAMA is supposed to do. Get together, hang out, shake hands, talk to people, meet people. That's what it's for, and it's been approved just for that. Bike nights for LAMA DC is Thursday, April 18th, 5:30 p.m. Everyone welcome. Happy hour all night long, and that's going to be at Pueblo's Mexican Grill on 14337 Newbrook Drive in Chantilly, Virginia. I hope I said that right.
Where?
Chantilly,
at the bottom. Chantilly? Okay.
Chantilly, Chantilly, I think it is.
I'm a mess up. You know how long it took me to say Pensauken?
I heard you.
Or Worcester.
So hold on. That one I had from day one, because believe it or not, and if you guys know who Pastor is, right? Pastor?
Yeah.
All right. Me and Pastor worked at the radio station and La Power 1310 desde Worcester, Massachusetts.
There you go.
Back in 2005.
That's cheating.
Him and I were both DJs at that station. I lived in Worcester back in 2004, 2005. So my dad still lives there. So that's the only reason I knew, because if you ask me how to spell Worcester, I'm going to be Wooster, right? That's how I spell Worcester. But Apparently, it's almost like Worcestershire sauce or whatever. Or who's your sister sauce or whatever? I don't know.
We met him out in the Allentown event, and I kept saying, I'm like the Worcester guy. You know, he kept telling us we gotta go to Worcester.
Where is that flyer?
Which one?
Annapolis.
You're the producer.
I just put it up there.
My girl. Yo, we got a lot of events. Let me get through these, man. Let me see. Here we go. LAMA Melbourne, their first anniversary since they got that steady patch, and that's going to happen at Space Coast Harley, 20th of April. And correct me if I'm wrong. They're going to have, I want to read this correctly. Yes, music by Journey and Led Zeppelin Zepp Tribute Band. So the band is a tribute to Led Zeppelin and Journey. So I think that's going to be a hype event. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. So check them out. LAMA Pensawkins, he talking about them. 2024 motorcycle event, live DJ vendor, bounce house, face painting. So a family event. 420 as well. 2024, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. There's an NJ there, so I'm going to say New Jersey. I'm going to talk about these two right here, but the one coming up is April 27th, halfway to Halloween. We had him here last week. We had DJ Tone from LAMA Northwest Indiana, and they are going to be celebrating a Halloween party at the Midpoint. The Midpoint. So you get to dress up. You get to, have all the spooky. They're going to have a trunk or treat. So check them out. The only thing we ask and we re-emphasize, if you are going to wear a costume. You see him walking in the back?
Oh, Lord.
It's hilarious. Well, watch the show when it's over.
I'm so immune to him, I don't even notice.
So if you are going to wear a costume, you do not wear your colors. All right. If you're going to wear a costume, you do not wear your colors.
Hold on a second. This is why every time I go to an event, people are like, "Where's Savage?" I'm like, "Who? That's why I go alone."
Hey, again, this is why our show is rustic and organic. So before we leave, I'm gonna Savage, stay close by before we leave because I have to say something at the end. All right, as I was saying, if you are gonna wear a costume, just like Poconos did this last year, we ask you not to wear your colors. However, you will still get credit for attending the event. And all of the above. All right, guys. LPA bike nights. We got bike nights. So come check out the flyer. Go to the LPA Facebook. Too many to mention right now, but I believe the first one is April 18th. April 18th is their first one, and we'll start. We'll bring him back on with us shortly before that. May 2nd, Middletown, LAMA Middletown, New York, is having their first bike night of 2024 held at Handsome Devils Barbecue. So go check them out, 5 to 9 p.m., 50-50 raffles. Cinco de Mayo, Albi, talk about this.
So the Cinco de Mayo, we are celebrating LAMA Pocono style. We are having a ride that is leaving the Harley-Davidson, and it's going to go through all the back roads through the Pocono Mountains and ending up at the Mountain View Vineyard. And they're going to have whiskey flights. They're going to have wine flights. They're going to have we're going to play dominoes. There's going to be domino tournaments. There's going to be a cigar vendor. It's going to be all outdoors. So it's just like the way we do our bike nights at the Leaf, but it's going to be at the Vineyard this time. So it'll have a ride in the morning, and then we'll have the event there at the afternoon. And it's going to be Cinco de Mayo. So we're all going to be Mexican that day.
Well, we were just Irish a week ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying. But the ride kicks off at 12 o'clock from the Harley-Davidson, and it's going to end up at the Vineyard.
All right. So Cinco de Mayo, everybody can be Mexican again. What's up, sis?
Coronas only.
Huh?
Everybody has to drink Corona. Or Dos Equis.
Dos Equis, Tecate, Modelo. You know all the beers are American, right? Okay.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Here's Annapolis.
All right, go for it. Throw it. There it is, LAMA Annapolis. All right, man. Listen, I ain't been in school.
AKA my birthday.
Hold on. I ain't been in school in 26 years, whatever. I can't remember Roman numerals that big. 15, 18. 18th anniversary party. April 6th, Lama Annapolis. That's going to happen at the American Legion, Post 227 in Baltimore, Maryland. $15 at the door. DJ Rara is going to be there. Hotels, reservations at La Quinta Inn and Suites. Check them out.
We neglected to mention that DJ Robert will beat ours as well.
Ooh,
there you go.
Yeah, you did forget that. You did forget that.
Our famous DJ Rara.
Absolutely. Heck yeah,
We're
man.
trying to keep
The
it
best
as
part about using a
surprise.
Caroline. What?
Yeah, they were trying to keep it a surprise.
We're trying to keep everything a surprise, you know, like, hey.
Yeah, but you know what? What's great about Rara is the fact that he knows everyone, and his shout outs are so meaningful because of
And
him.
he brings the crowd to it, and he can bring a crowd to the floor. Absolutely.
Yeah. I was just trying to cover that we forgot.
That same Cinco de Mayo, we're gonna have a blessing of the bikes, Lama Newark, and that's gonna happen at Temple Rock Community Church. So on Verona Avenue, 90 Verona Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. Our sister Marianela was with us a few weeks ago, and she talked about this. If you're in that general area, go over there. I mean, listen, some people think I'm just gonna go there just because it's a ride, and some people truly believe in having a prayer. I personally, and I'm not going to push my worldview or my beliefs on anybody here, but I personally, when we go out on rides, before we take, I mean, if it's just a local, go get some ice cream, we don't really make a big issue. But if we're going out on a ride, we're going all the way to Chicago, we're going to Poconos, we're going to Jersey, we're going to National. Hey, we're going to sit around, do a circle, and I let people know, hey, listen, if you don't wish to worship this way, you're welcome to step to the side. But the ones who do believe, we're going to come and do this here. And I've never had anybody turn it down. All right, even the ones that claim not to believe, they respect and they sit there and they take the prayer. So for that, we thank those people who choose that, and the ones that truly believe in it. Go get your bikes blessed. It's an amazing feeling to go do it. It gives you another opportunity to hang out with brothers and sisters. I'll tell you that.
Hopefully that's going to be a good weekend because it's a packed weekend. Middletown has their bike night. We have our Saturday event, and they have their bike blessing.
I don't think I uploaded the. Did I upload the Midwest region one? No, it's on the Taino chat. It's on the Taino chat. Can you bring that one?
No, we didn't.
Let me see. What do we got thinking about here? Oh, yeah, same day as Lama Midway as Lama Manville, Lama O'Hare here in the Midwest is going to be celebrating their Midwest region. As you guys know, our calendars overlap all the time. So many chapters, so many events. But as long as in the same region, we'd have two events. No big deal. So Manville's going to have theirs. On the 11th, Lama O'Hare is going to have theirs as well. That is their 5th anniversary. Registration cut off at 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. or pretty much till we get kicked out. This one's going to be held at the old HQ building or Lama Chicago's clubhouse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So that's where it's going to be. Lama Poinciana, 12th anniversary for the Southeast region, May 18th, 12 to 5. As always, that's going to happen at 2313 Clay Street in Kissimmee. That is at their clubhouse. So Lama Poinciana, Southeast region. Atlanta is celebrating also Friday, May 24th, and Ride to Helen on Sunday, May 25th. So, man, this is going to be at Southern Devils Harley Davidson. And, of course, the QR codes are there for you to check out the Hilton, the Home 2, and the Hampton. Cool. So you get to choose from those three. I'm sure if they're doing what most of us do with these QR codes, when you use the QR code, you don't have to punch in the event code or nothing. It automatically is all in there. Lama Baltimore, here we go. Carnaval, 26th anniversary party, and this is May 25th. Music by DJ Extreme at the American Legion, Post 130, Silver Lake Drive, Perry Hall, Maryland. So Lama Baltimore, let's check them out. Man, we got a lot.
Well, you need an hour just for the flyers.
Yeah. Lama Port St. Lucie. No, you know what? Listen, normally I miss a lot of these, right? Because it's just so many. But now my amazing producer is loading them up for me, so I can't miss them. And then when I miss them,
put them in order for you because last week, she did. Look, she didn't even upload the one I just asked her to.
You know how I am, Heidi, right?
Did you upload that one yet?
Yes, Albie, we know.
Albie, we know. Did you upload that one yet, Albie, or no?
Which one?
The Midwest region fundraiser.
You said you had it on the other chat.
No, it's on the Taino chat. You can grab it from there. It's on the Taino chat. Fire her.
Fire. Video. Grilla's asking for her video.
What video?
I think she wants the musical chairs one.
Oh, we can close the show with that one. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I got her. Let me see. I'm gonna go at least one more. You know what? Let's talk about these big ones right here real quick. Jesus, I just lost it. Right here. August 31st, Northeast Regional Rally and Moto Touring Championships. Of course, that is the meet and greet. It's going to be a perfect pollo the night before on the 30th. The 31st is going to be at Richmond, Virginia, Harley Davidson. And of course, all you guys at the regional level. Oh, she left. And there's a cat in the back.
I'm here.
But all the competition will be over July 31st. So we'll be awarding those people between January 1st and July 31st at this rally at the Northeast regional level. And of course, every region is going to have an event that weekend. So every region will be celebrating that. And of course, I can't emphasize enough our USA 18th National Rally and Motor Touring Championships in Keystone, Colorado. So right here on the flyer, you can do the rally registrations and your 50-50 raffles. And let me add, if you book between now, all right, and the end of May, May 31st, it's $45. If you book after May 1st, which is June 1st to the 24th, I can't remember, don't quote me on the ending date, then it'll be another $10.
And
so book now, 60. But we don't want to do that. We don't. I swear to you guys, I don't want you guys walking in the door and paying $60. I don't want that.
Be 100 at the door.
That way you force them to register. Now, again, that only gives us a real accurate number of the people. We want to make sure that food, space, lodging, all of the above are ready for you guys, and we don't have to scramble at the last minute. So right. I only want you guys to pay the early bird fee. So the sooner you do it, guys, the better. You can find it using the QR code here on the flyer, or you can just go to LAMAUSAinc.com, go on the tabs, look for 18th National Rally, and all that information. It's going to be there. Also, if you want to start buying tickets for your 50-50, you're more than welcome. That link is also open. And my sister Marianela and our board, but she is already just about finished with the proofs for our merchandise, and we will also be putting our merchandise there soon. So you guys start pre-ordering your merchandise to be picked up at the rally, just like we did last year, which, by the way, you guys made a success. All right. I mean, by the time we got there, we could not have a table because there was nothing to put on the table because everything was pre-ordered. Swear to God, seriously. I mean, there was no joke about that. It's not that we didn't want to have a table with merchandise. It's that we sold out before we even got there. So that was amazing.
Ready?
Reason I couldn't find it is because you named it NER, Northeast Region. It's Midwest Region. So the Midwest region is having
oh my God, did Albie make a mistake?
Yes.
There's too many flyers on there.
Got her.
And it's live and rustic. And organic.
April 20th.
Don't make me talk, Heidi.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so happy right now.
Me too. Okay. April, you know how many mistakes I've been making since I started this show 4 years ago?
We do too much. I get it.
So Saturday, April 20th, and that's coming up in just a few weeks. The Midwest Regional Board has put together a fundraiser. Now, what is this fundraiser for? Obviously, as you guys know, the regional boards are all up and coming. They literally just got appointed this beginning of this year. They're working on putting a lot of things together, and unfortunately, nothing is absolutely free. Even to open an account, we need to have some kind of funds. Why do we need an account? Well, if we want to sell merchandise, we need you to be able to send the money somewhere. We don't want the monies to go into somebody's personal account or personal, under somebody's pillow. So we wanted to make sure that they wanted to register 501c3s, nonprofits. That has a cost behind it. So this fundraiser is helping, compensate and build those funds just enough to give them that kickstart that they need. So of course, Midwest Regional Fundraiser, the International Board has almost jumped over. Normally we're the ones that approve. The National Board approves it. And this one came straight from the top, says, hey, we're going to give them a boost. We're going to help them make it a sanctioned event so that they can, so not only does the regional board gets that little boost they need financially, and of course gives you guys another opportunity to hang out and party, but at the same time, you also get points and miles.
When is it?
April 20th, and that's going to happen at the Chicago HQ Clubhouse in West Fullerton in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
DJ Machete is going to be there, and of course, it comes with food, and just all of the above. So, all right. So I'm gonna go. Before we go, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna do your secretary real quick to Caroline. So tell me one thing I want to know about Manville that we don't know yet, and then we'll start closing with this.
Oh, geez.
Something cool.
Something you
cool.
don't-
Something. Yeah.
Now you
That's
can
it.
put me on
I
the
get it.
spot, 'cause-
Yeah, I'm put you on the
I
spot.
think-
That's what we do.
Okay, not the town, but the chapter itself. Just
The
we
chapter.
are-
The chapter. Yeah, the chapter.
Oh no, the chapter itself. I think we are just the most loving and closest chapter there is. That's it.
That's what every chapter believes.
All right, really quick, people.
Really
Put it on
have
there. Put it on there. Manville's better than your chapter. Hashtag.
No, but Caroline's on point. We do love each other sincerely, and I think that's true for a lot of every other chapter as well.
Absolutely. But you know what? And this is like, and I know I always revert to food, but this is like food, right? No matter how good Albi's alcapurrias are, they're not going to be better than my grandma's, right?
There's no
So she makes great food, but you can't beat grandma's cooking, right? You can't beat mom's cooking. So it's the same thing, yeah, I'm sure you have a great chapter, but it just can't beat mine, right? In my head, in my opinion, you just can't beat mine.
We
Ron,
can read lips, Heidi. We can read lips.
Ron, tell me, man, what's your goal this year, brother? Mileage, any city, any particular place?
No, I don't really start with goals. I just happen to ride. So
You just go.
I just go. Yeah.
We look on the 360 and we're like, "Where's Ron today?" I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a slow year. I mean, last year we were lucky with the weather. This year it's been a little bit chillier. So
it's been the same for us.
We'll get there.
Do me a favor. You guys are a little closer to Punch Swanee or whatever the name is. If y'all catch that groundhog, can we freaking cook him?
Listen,
Seriously.
yesterday
We need a groundhog barbecue, man.
28 degrees when we went to our meeting yesterday.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, it's been chilly. I rode Saturday, and it was pretty chill. Matter of fact, listen, I rode my father-in-law, and he didn't have a windshield on his bike, and we just rode. Because he's not a rider like we. He finally just moved here. He's gonna start riding now. He's a Saturday rider over. He lived in Pawtucket, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. So he'll do these little Saturday runs, be home by 3. But now that he's gonna ride, we took a ride to the Harley, and he had no windshield. He goes, man, I got this cold right here. And then we went to that swap meet. And I saw a windshield. I'm like, you want it? I got you, man. You want it? I got you. Man, we put it on last night, 10 o'clock. He goes, it works, bro. It works.
Yeah, it's only 42 right now. Got about a half-hour ride home, so it's not bad.
There you go. Oh, you'll be all right then.
Yeah, it warmed nice for the
Let's
day.
see.
We did the parade, it was nice and warm, but in the morning,
in the morning's a little hard. Jesse,
Eating
real quick, go ahead and tell us what's your highlight in your llama life. One highlight.
I don't know. That's hard because it's like I know you were in the service yourself, right? So I spent 4 years in the Army, and you become so close to people, and then when you come out, you kind of looking for that same thing.
Yep.
And it took me a little bit of time, but I found that even more than that. Coming here to LAMA Manville.
So your highlight is exactly what we were talking about at the beginning, that brother and sisterhood.
Absolutely.
That's above and beyond, just calling you my brother or calling you my sister.
There's nothing like it.
Absolutely.
In the military, it's I'll die for you kind of love, and that's a different level of love.
It is. As a medic, I can say that one of the hardest things is a medic goes to work at the other person's worst moment. You know what I mean? And that's when you see the true brotherhood and the true love, right? Because now not only do I got to pick up your weight in our squad and our unit and our platoon, but we got to make sure you get home to your loved ones, right? And a lot of times once they pick you up and you end up going on that chopper, we don't know. We don't know if you made it. We don't know if you went home. We don't know if you made it to hospitals or if you made it back to Germany or wherever it is that we don't know. And we find out when they get back home, right? When you get back home and you do some research and you find out whether Pedro made it home or not. So I get it, man. I get that brotherhood and that sisterhood. I really truly believe it. And it's one of the easiest things to say out your mouth. But if a brother calls me at 3 a.m. and says I broke down and I gotta be at work at 6 a.m, I guess I'm calling in late.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just that's a brother who we're talking about. Cool. Awesome. Heidi.
Bro.
Mightiest little chapter in Jersey.
Mightiest little one.
I understand you guys are not super big in numbers, but you guys do show up everywhere. You guys show love and support, which is amazing, especially your region. And I'm speaking because I actually have all the records of all the events Manville goes to on my core and on my sheets. But you know, we congratulate you guys on 6 years. Okay, not 8, 6. We congratulate. We congratulate you. You've been in LAMA for 11 though, but
Yes,
you know,
yes.
as a president and Manville 6 years. So we congratulate you guys on your event, on your upcoming event. And just everything you guys have accomplished. Jesse right there, National Sergeant at Arms. You know, so you know, lots of work. Let me get through these real quick, and then we'll go ahead and go off with that video. We'll play that video real quick. Buenas noches, Midwest, says Probus. Manny from Lama O'Hare is giving shout outs. Rick Ramos, this is also a sanctioned event. Yep, we talked about that. Costa Rica in the house. Albi, I'm missing a picture here. Can you upload it? Did I upload it to the pictures? The photo of the week. The photo of the week.
You did not upload it.
Can you please, while I do these?
It's on
the Dino chat. Anyone wants to come to Rochester and see the eclipse? Listen, I don't know about it because it's not coming through Detroit. So, anyways, let me see. Lama Melbourne, Dama the Lama Gypsy Burke already has 10,000 miles. She's killing it. Man, that's what I want to do. I need to live in Florida. I look what Brianna says. Yeah, baby, National Sergeant at Arms.
She don't cheer for her mother like that. What the heck?
I did not see. Yeah, baby, National Secretary. I didn't see that.
You believe that? Yes.
Ooh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Let's not talk about weather. Hey, listen. Yeah, we're not talking about weather because our boy Alex Borrero has a horrible countdown history. So we're not talking about weather with him and his countdown theories. All right, really quick, is that picture up or no?
It's coming. It's coming.
So I don't see it. Where's it gonna go?
Hold on.
Hey, everybody, anybody got that theme from Jeopardy? Ding, 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 ding. While that comes up, guys, really quick, let's give her a shout out. My sister Ivy of Pocono, Pocono, PA, the pub crawl, which by the way is going to have sopa de salchichon or summer sausage soup.
Back at the hotel.
Yeah, but that's going to be cooked by who?
Your national president, Danny Boy.
National President Danny Boy is going to cook the sopa de salchichon, of course. And of course, don't forget the ride is still a thing. We're still going to ride. Let me see what I got here.
Let me give my daughter a shout out. She just said, "I do love you, Mom."
All right, so here we go. I got 2 videos and then we're out of here, guys. We're going an hour and 38 minutes. Holy crap. I know. That's amazing.
Ready?
All right, we got to go to bed. Boom! Look at that picture, y'all. That is the photo of the week, and I'm super and extremely proud of this one because that gentleman right there with the cowboy hat and his colors happens to be my secretary for Lama Detroit and his beautiful wife, Dama de Lama Sugar in Canelo, who tied the knots 2 weekends ago. Beautiful. I also want to thank the international board for allowing these photos, of course, out of uniform, but they did allow this just because if they felt that they love Lama enough to share it on the greatest day of their life, then he allowed, the board allowed this photo. So congratulations to the beautiful couple. I asked him the other day, how does it feel? He goes, no, it feels the same. I just own half my stuff now.
That was really a beautiful picture. I love it.
It is a beautiful picture. Congratulations to them and, of course, the photographer they had there at the event. Real quick before we go, let's check out that musical chair. Congratulations, LAMA San Antonio. And that being said, I want to stop. And we gotta get out of here, man. We've gone, but this is probably one of the longest.
Diana, next week you should talk about that Presidents of the Southwest region photo.
So you seen that picture? That was the original picture. And I was bored at work, and I said that would look so cool if they just had the Texas flag in the back. That's all the presidents in Texas were present there. And unfortunately, we missed one.
Wait, was it just or all of the
Texas.
Southwest?
That was Texas. That was Texas.
Oh, okay.
That was Texas.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we missed one.
Texas alone.
Yeah, Texas is growing. And like I said, unfortunately, we missed one, and that is our boy Sergio El Barbas from the Pulaski Boys, our brother club San Antonio chapter. Unfortunately, I didn't see him in there, but he was in that musical chair game. So shout outs to the Pulaski Boys, an amazing brother organization that supports us strong, not only now in San Antonio, but also in the Chicago area. There's not an event in Chicago I've been to that the Pulaski Boys haven't been to. So big shout outs to them. 42nd Riders as well. They're very strong up here. So, all right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Caroline. Is it Caroline or Caroline? Caroline. Okay. So thank you. Thank you for being here. There we go. Ron, Fun Size, and Jesse. Thank you, guys. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll be, as always, with every week. Thank you. Albie's really been stepping up and putting work over here, helping me. And that's how full the show was today, because Albie's actually filling me the content. A lot of times I don't have the physical time to search his content and upload it and get it ready. So thank you, Albie, for that. I'll say it every week. I'll say it every week.
5 Heidi, 1 error today, Albie.
Boom. She is not perfect. Toma. All right. That being said, guys, as with every week, we want to say thanks to our listeners and our viewers who are loyal there from the moment we started. An hour and 43 minutes later, they're still here. Thank you, guys. We love you. We'll see you guys next Monday. And don't forget, this is who we are. This is how we live. And this is how we ride. And we'll see you guys next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see y'all.
Is LAMA in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine. What up, bro? DJ Rara.